Welcome back. All right, so we're going to get into business licensing and the different business entities that you would register as, that you could register as. If you are going to be a legit business, you should get a business license with your city. Go to your city's website to learn more about how to register your business. Most of them probably have a similar process, but there's also different types of business entities, and they are sole proprietor, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, and general partnership. Chances are, if you talk to any professional or advisor, they're going to tell you if you're just starting a dog walking business and it's only you as the owner, sole proprietor is the way to go. But I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to advise you on what you should do, but I can give you a little bit of information on what these things are so that you know who to ask and what to ask so that you can be better prepared when you get to that point. So when you're applying for a business license in your city, they're going to ask you what type of business you want to be. Sole proprietor is just when one person owns a business, and general partnership is when more than one person enters into business together, and that could be in a myriad of different ways. Like, it could be two businesses getting together, it could be two people owning a business, and so on. LLC, S Corp, and C Corp are all very similar things, but their differences are tax differences. So this is another opportunity for you to utilize an accountant or a tax professional to help you kind of figure out what business entity you should go with. Chances are you're going to go with sole proprietor, but Google it and see what the differences are between these different business entities, just so that you can have an idea of what to do. I like having professionals in these areas to help guide me through the process that I'm unfamiliar with, but at the same time, you don't want to be guided blind. I've just learned from experience that just completely trusting someone to guide you in a direction without having any information yourself can backfire once in a while. So get a tax professional or an accountant or something, or someone who does both, or two separate people, whatever it is. But when they give you advice, research it a little bit before you make decisions and take action. Because, in the future, you might come up with some issues and you're going to need to find a way out of them. And sometimes relationships with other professionals that you are working with can fade. And if you get a new tax professional because the old one moved or you didn't like them or whatever it is, that new one is going to want some information. And if you have no idea what the other one did, you're a little stuck and you're putting more work and pressure on this new person. Also, if you get audited or anything like that, you're going to want to know what's going on in your business. So be at least a little bit informed. Don't just follow people blindly. It can lead you down a dark road. You never know. So find people that you feel like you can trust, but don't put everything into their decision making for you. Try to be as informed as possible when it comes to making these important decisions about your business. So that's another reason why I'm not giving you exact information or exact advice on what you should do when you're registering your business, but you should register your business. Otherwise, you're not doing it legally. There was a period of time in the beginning where I was working and walking dogs and taking money, but I didn't have a registered business with the city. Just like babysitting or mowing lawns or whatever it is, like if I'm not sure this is really what I want to do, I'm not going to register my business right away. So, take the time to really figure it out. But then, like, at a certain point, get insured, get your business licensed and registered, and you're off to the races. It doesn't cost all that much. It's like a yearly fee here in Long Beach. I think it's like $300 a year. And, and then you're good to go. And if your business grows, you can change your business entity. So I went from a sole proprietor to an S Corp at a certain point when my business was growing to a certain size. And that was advised to me by my tax professional, and we went with it, and it worked out fine. So don't put too much weight into the future when you're making this decision, because you can always change your business entity. You can change it from one to the other and vice versa. That's it for business licenses. Get your business registered with the city. Also, when you're a sole proprietor, you only have to register with the city, and everything else you have to also register with the state. For California, that is. I don't know if it's different for every state, but that sole proprietor is just one stop, easy. When you're one person and you're by yourself running your own business, that's pretty much all you need. But also, talk to a professional. Okay, moving on. If you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, because I am posting all the lessons from Lead Academy, my online coaching program, where I'm teaching dog walkers and trainers and groomers and all kinds of dog professionals to start and grow their dog business. I'm rooted in dog psychology. We're going through business, we're going through teaching people, and we all come together as a community and a support system for helping out each other and helping dogs. That's the ultimate goal. So you can check that out with the links below, and watch this next video. I'll see you next time.